Hi guys, happy hump day. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to come on live today to talk a little bit about a fun topic. And first of all, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Jessica. I am a mom of two teenage boys and I have it all figured out. I know exactly how to raise my teens and I don't have to worry, right? No, not at all. I am winging it just like all of you guys are. So if you are a mom of teens, whether it's boys or girls or both, give me a comment, give me a like or a heart. As moms, we need to stick together and help each other out. So I'm hoping to shed some light on some things. I'm always trying to figure out ways to get my kids to just talk. And sometimes it's really hard to get them to say much of anything. And so I think you have to be sneaky. And so sometimes you just have to kind of try some things and, a little trial and error. But I'll get into my tips. You guys, thank you for jumping on live. Those of you that are, hello, say hello if you can. So I'm going to go right into my tips so I can keep it quick. The first thing that I have found in my personal experience with boys, and if you have girls, maybe you can tell me if this is the same, but they like a little bit of advance notice. If you're going to engage in something, if you want to have a little, family time, or, sometimes when we want to just have a little discussion and they're always so quick to like, nope, I got X, Y, and Z to do, I don't have time. Giving them a little advance notice, just saying, hey, tomorrow I want you to be available after dinner. We're going to stay and talk for a little bit after dinner. And just, not that you want to necessarily give them like, I'm not making excuses for them to not be able to just be available, but sometimes in order to engage and kind of get that less stressful environment when you're trying to engage with them, giving them a little advance notice goes a long way. So try it. Seriously, I'm not kidding. It's been super helpful for us. And then another thing that I think speaks maybe more to boys than girls, but I think it just depends on what you're using. But I think food is a great language. I think food can be super impactful. I think food, regardless of, whether it's sweets or if it's just snacks or even if it's just, a good healthy meal or their favorite meal, just having something that you can use as kind of leverage or just enticement to say, hey, we're gonna order a pizza and we're gonna talk, have a family night or something, or just whatever it might be. Just using something they like. Food is a great example, but there might be something else. But just engaging them in something that they like and just making it fun. Offering up something that maybe they like for dinner that night. Another one that I think is super big. And I think as parents, again, because we want our kids to talk to us. I know I do. Like, seriously, do you feel like they come home and they say 2 words and then you can't get any other words out of them? I tell them to tell me about their day and they're like, fine. And like, tell me more than 1 word about your day. What did you have for lunch? Like, seriously, give me something. I think sometimes it's, you need to give them space, you need to give them time, and sometimes talking less and just maybe asking a question that's not a yes or no, and giving them time to talk, but being quiet. And if they're not ready to talk, then they're not ready to talk. Maybe they will later, but remaining calm and not like, I've done in the past where I'm like, just tell me something, or I want you to talk to me. Like, that doesn't get very far. I think we get desperate sometimes. We're like, are they ever going to talk to me again? And they will. I've got my older one has come he's come a long way. So I know that there is a stage, and I think, from what I've experienced, it's about the 13 to 15-year-old range for boys. I don't know if it's the same for girls, but there's just a time where they really do need to kind of figure some things out. They need to know you're there, and they need to know that you are available, but sometimes they need their space, and you need to give it to them. And I think it's super important for them to become self-sufficient in that way and being able to deal with things, but also know that they can come to you. So if you remain calm and you show them unconditional love and no judgment, if they want to tell you something that maybe you don't want to hear, you still need to listen in love, and you need to respect that they are vulnerable and they're coming to you. So just, allowing the environment in your home to be a safe zone. I think we've that's always been discussed in our house, that our house is a safe place. We can talk about anything, and there is no judgment. And it has made a huge difference. So I think those are my basic tips. There's probably several more, and if you have any other ones, I would love to hear. Because as a mom, like I said, I think we all need to stick together and help each other out as much as possible. And if there's something that's worked for you,